Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take control.
Good morning, Gators. Thank you for spending your morning with us. I'm Lizzie Tomkowski.
And I'm Lisette Sarles, and today is Wednesday, February 12th.
For our top story today, it is the last week for these new egg-sighting parents. The AP Psychology students are nearing the end of their egg baby project, which kicked off last week. For the past several days, they have been caring for an egg as if it were their own child, facing the challenges of parenting. The project wraps up at the end of this week, so let's see how these students can handle the pressure of the final week of this challenge.
Now is the time to find out what you are capable of. The ASVAB test is the perfect way to do that. The Department of Defense is offering it for free for juniors and seniors this year. The test is on February 21st at 8 a.m. This assessment gives you an understanding of your strengths and satisfies the career endorsement. If you are interested, sign up at gvtv.org.
Get ready to make a difference this upcoming April. Come be a part of Green Valley's Best Buddies for the Friendship Walk on April 27th at Cornerstone Park. It is completely free to join, and if you raise $50, you can get a cool t-shirt. Don't wait and sign up now at gvtv.org to start raising money.
When we come back, super sweet drinks for you or a loved one. Now, let's pass it on to the twins for sports.
Good morning, Gators. It's the season of love, and I love giving you guys the daily sports news. I'm Jake.
And I'm Josh. Now let's dive into this doozy of a sports news. A special congratulations goes out to a lone Gator on the women's wrestling team, Kaya Ashcroft. She made history for the Gators, being the first ever woman to even place at state, nevertheless at regionals. She placed third out of every single woman in her weight class in the state of Nevada. That's including up north. The women's team is growing rapidly as well, doubling in size every year. So any girl who has an ounce of interest, come see what you've got on the mat.
Now to the hardwood, where your Gators played their first playoff game. After a long break from the first round bye, your Gators played their neutral quarterfinals game at Foothill against the Chargers of Clark High School. Unfortunately, their season came to a close last night. Congrats to the entire program on another hard-fought season.
Your Southern Nevada Regional Champion cheer team looks to take to the skies as they head to nationals. They head to the City of Angels to compete for a championship with teams from all over the nation. Wish them luck as they head to Anaheim for the next 3 days and try to come back with some hardware.
Coming back home to the track, where the Gators are holding track and field tryouts. If you've been with the team for intramurals or want to come see what it's like, come out on Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You must have proper running attire and your Register My Athlete completed before coming out. Good luck to those who show.
Hey Jake, it's been like, 15 years since the Jets had any competence in the QB room?
Yeah, these freshmen have never seen any quarterback play in New York other than Eli Manning on the Giants.
Well, the Jets have just announced that they're releasing formerly elite, newly washed quarterback Aaron Rodgers. His top landing spots look to be Tennessee, Minnesota, or the best of all, his living room couch. At 41, he doesn't seem to have much left in the tank, so only time will tell where he goes.
Taking place in the NHL's All-Star Game, the new Four Nations Face-Off tournament will feature the best players in the league from Canada, Finland, Sweden, and the United States. 5 Golden Knights players were selected at the games, with Mark Stone, Shea Theodore, and Aiden Hill representing Team Canada, and Jack Eichel and Noah Hannafin representing the United States. Tune in to TNT at 5 p.m. to see Canada take on Sweden, and tomorrow features the United States taking on Finland on ESPN. That's all for your sports around the valley. I'm Jake.
And I'm Josh. Have a great rest of your day and go Gators. Let's send it back to the desk with Lizzie and Lizette.
Thanks, twins. Before we go this morning, these new seasonals will steal your heart. Starbucks is turning up the romance with 3 irresistible drinks that are sure to steal your heart. They're bringing it back with the Valentine's classics, the chocolate hazelnut cookie cold brew, and the sweet chocolate-covered strawberry cream frappuccino. But that's not all. New for this season is the Blackberry Refresher, a refreshing mix of blackberry and sage. These drinks are the perfect way to fall in love with your coffee. Don't wait. These heart stealers won't be around forever.
Well, that's all the news we have for you today. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at GVTV News.
And thank you for tuning in to GVTV News, the name you know, the news you need. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
Good morning, Gators. Welcome to day 2 of our series Recognizing Black History Month. Today's subject comes from the world of journalism. Born at the dawn of the Second World War in Richmond, Virginia, he attended high school there and then went on to Oberlin College. He left college early and joined the United States Air Force, where he trained at the Russian language school. It was after he left the Air Force that he embarked on the career for which he would be best known. He worked for a short time in radio before moving into the still fledgling television industry. In 1959, he was hired to read the news for a television station in Portsmouth, Virginia. Because he was black, he was forced to read the news from behind a slide of the television station's logo, unlike the white anchors. One night, he got tired of the double standard and read the news without the logo, just as his white colleagues did. He was fired the next day. He moved on to work for a television station in Washington, D.C., where he won 6 journalism awards in 3 years for his coverage of various civil rights stories, such as Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassination and the riots that followed. He also won 2 regional Emmy Awards during this time. In 1969, he became the first black news anchor of a local news program in the United States. He did such a great job covering all types of news that in 1978, the head of ABC News hired him to be part of a 3-man anchor team to lead the network's national news show. And thus, Max Robinson became the first black news anchor of a national telecast in the United States, paving the way for future black journalists in radio, television, and print media. Okay, everyone, that's it for today. Have a great Wednesday, and remember, you got this. Buenos días, Gators. Bienvenidos al segundo día de nuestra serie de reconocimiento del mes de la historia negra. El tema de hoy proviene del mundo del periodismo. Nació en los albores de la Segunda Guerra Mundial en Richmond, Virginia. Allí cursó el bachillerato y luego fue al Oberlin College. Abandonó pronto la universidad y se alistó en las Fuerzas Aéreas de Estados Unidos, donde se formó en la Escuela de Lengua Rusa. Fue después de dejar las Fuerzas Aéreas cuando se embarcó en la carrera por la que sería más conocido. Trabajó poco tiempo en la radio antes de entrar en la industria de la televisión, aún en ciernes. En 1959 fue contratado para leer las noticias en una cadena de televisión de Portsmouth, Virginia. Como era negro, se veía obligado a leer las noticias detrás de una dispositiva con el logotipo de la cadena, a diferencia de los presentadores blancos. Una noche se cansó del doble rasero y leyó las noticias sin el logotipo, como hacían sus colegas blancos. Le despidieron al día siguiente. Pasó a trabajar para un canal de televisión de Washington, D.C., donde ganó 6 premios de periodismo en 3 años por su cobertura de varias noticias sobre derechos civiles, como el asesinato de Martin Luther King Jr. y los disturbios que siguieron. También ganó 2 premios Emmy regionales. En 1969 se convirtió en el primer presentador negro de un informativo local en Estados Unidos. Hizo un trabajo tan bueno cubriendo todo tipo de noticias que en 1978 el jefe de ABC News le contrató para formar parte de un equipo de 3 presentadores para dirigir el noticiario nacional de la cadena. Max Robinson se convirtió así en el primer presentador negro de un telediario nacional en Estados Unidos, allanando el camino para los futuros periodistas negros de radio, televisión y prensa escrita. Bueno, esto es todo por hoy. Que tengas un miércoles estupendo y recordad, tú tienes esto.